be on here so quick with absolutely no thumbnail. I got on here pretty fast. I didn't mean to get on here this quick like this, but I give me a minute so that I can get a quick thumbnail on here. I don't know how quick I can get it going, but I'm gonna try to do it. You know that I didn't mean to do this. How y'all doing? I got on too fast. I guess I was ready to go. Yeah. So y'all, every Friday, as I said last week, I'll be on this channel on Fridays. Always check around morning and noonish time, and I'll be here. So consistently, you all have seen that I have been here Fridays. On my other channel, the Mother Wisdom channel, I'm going to be on that channel on Thursdays or Saturdays. Okay. So let me get myself straightened out because I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get a picture up here, and those pictures are very important. So if y'all could just give me a minute, I finally reached 100 subscribers. I'm so excited. Yeah, mama it took mama 2 years to get 100 subscribers. Okay, what do I need to do? Go over here. And I need to find a thumbnail if they will allow me to put one on here. So, how have you all been? Hoping everybody's doing good here. TK Brantley, you get to welcome in Boss I Call. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mama got to keep on doing it. She's not gonna stop. Let's see if they'll let me monetize. Most of my videos, they will not let me monetize them. I have to click for a period of time. Let me try it now. On. I'm gonna try to save it. They always turn it off. I guess they said 3 is a charm because I have to do it at least about 3 times. Okay, they turned it off. Let me do it again. Okay. This is ridiculous. But I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay fighting. It's okay. So it says limited. This video is running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable. It's understandable. We're going to request a review. I have double checked. Request a review. Let's see what they do now. Okay, so I'll have to wait. This video is being reviewed to determine whether it is suitable for most advertisers. If not, we'll live because I got real work to do. YouTube is a place for us to come and commune and a great marketing place. So that's basically what it is. I am at the market right now because I am Mama Oya, okay? And her workspace is the marketplace. Hello. And she's a businesswoman and she's a witch. Okay, so I did that. Let's see if I can get a thumbnail going up in here. I don't know if I can. I don't know. It might be too late to grab a thumbnail to go on here. Okay, thumbnail. Select or upload a picture. A good thumbnail stands out. Okay. Change. Oh, YouTube is changing everything. Do y'all hear me? I'm going to put this here. They are changing, y'all. Okay, so we got a thumbnail here. Okay, let's see if they'll let me do that. They might turn that off too. Well, I won't have a thumbnail. So I did save that. So it blacked out. Okay, so it's here. Okay, now I'm going to disconnect myself from the internet. That's the only way to save my manuscripts. Because, okay, I saved my manuscript because y'all ain't doing a number on me. YouTube is really working hard to do a number on me. So, Google. So I have to cover my behind in every possible way I can. When I leave my computer on, I come back, all my manuscripts are erased. But you know what? It's okay because that lets you know that you are doing some collateral damage, and that's what I'm here for. I am change, okay? I am, or yeah, I represent her energy. I am her change. I am change. If I come to your town, expect some changes. If you come up in my joint, expect some changes. If you come to the Temple of the Crossroads, you don't go back home the same. The weekend was a great event. It was successful. It was a lot of hard work, y'all. Y'all don't mind me rambling about myself, do you? Woo, woo! I ain't never been so tired in my life. Do y'all hear me? I ain't never been so tired. We had the 2 night stay in the temple. Okay. It was a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie. Our mama was so tired. They almost had to pick me up and tote me around that joint up in there because it was just that tiring. I don't know why this was the most rigorous I've ever done. In the classroom, I had 3 people. One of was my apprentice, and 2 women came, and we had a glorious time. But it was work. If you come to the Temple of Crossroads and you book the Hoodoo Experience, expect to be working overtime. No pain, no gain. Okay? No pain, no gain. You will, and I can't go to too many details because I do enough sharing, and I don't get nothing back from it. So I'm not gonna tell anybody how I do my coursework, because to do so is to be in a position of making it easy on somebody else and difficult on myself, and I am not gonna no longer do that. Okay. Okay, y'all, let me get all set up here because I got to make this kind of like quick. I'm not trying to rush y'all. I know y'all ready for me to get to the meat of to the main course here. Let me do some more sharing because it takes that for me. I don't have it easy like other people. My stuff don't just show up in people feed. I don't have it like that. I'm shadow banned over here. What I need to do? Let me go to this place here and share, share, share. Give me a moment, y'all. And I ain't gonna tarry long because I got another hoodoo experience at the temple tomorrow. So I get a chance to break Friday because she's coming Saturday. And the reason why I'm talking about it, if you all are interested, go down in the description box first of all and make sure you have subscribed. Fill out the contact information in my website. Go ahead and do that now. If you're interested in the Hoodoo experience, it is available. You can purchase a ticket. Have in mind when you are coming. This weekend, I'm booked, which I'm sure ain't nobody gonna want to come here at the last minute this weekend. Next weekend, I'm going to the ocean for a cleanse. You always have to go to the ocean for a cleanse at least twice a year or more if you possibly can. Be so we got as practitioners we got a lot of stuff on us. I mean, and so we need to get that stuff off. Hold on, y'all. Isn't the weather weird? Weather is weird. I mean, like we had a cold snap out of this world. I mean, they said that the temperatures dropped to 30 something degrees, and I'm like, we trying to grow food out here, which I hadn't gotten mine started. I won't start till May because of your plants will get stagnant if it gets too cold and they won't grow. They get shocked. I was telling Will, I said I seriously almost wish I could move out the country, but I cannot. Spirit say, ancestors say I am obligated to stay on this soil, and my remains are to be here in America because that's where we fucking from. Shit, I ain't running. But I was saying to myself, I'm sick and tired of all of this excessively cold engineered weather. And then I'm looking at other folks in Hawaii and Ghana growing plants and stuff like that. And I'm a nature person, and they're trying to kill out all of nature. So I'm like, so Mr. Willie, like, you can't run. He said, you got to stay here. Ain't nowhere to go. Ain't nowhere to go. This is crazy because I'm going to have to use this. So, Mama going to be right here with the temple. And if you all are interested, if you're interested, you can purchase your tickets once again. Save and publish. It'll be good if you can get all of this stuff done ahead of time, but you have to actually have a video going to do that. The video has to be started before you can go ahead and share it. Unless y'all know a different way, please let me know. Okay, I just went to Wix to let people know that I'm on live, but even that, the people say that they have a hard time on Wix trying to get, to get into Wix to check for anything that I sent to them, even on Wix. But I wanted to talk to you all briefly and as quickly as possible about blood sacrifices. You ain't gonna get this nowhere else. I want to talk about blood sacrifices. That's the true soul food. Okay, I just want to talk to y'all. You got a lot of people say they selling voodoo. People say they selling Santeria. Spirituality is on the marketplace now. It's on the table. It's for sale. They're selling the spirits. They're selling their ancestors, okay? Because this is what people crave. Let me go ahead and let you know, MGM, your time is up. You can go ahead on and close the coffin cover, okay? And accept being buried. No one needs you anymore, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye to Hollywood. You're no longer needed. California, you're dead. People are running from you because you understand you have nothing. We realize you're nothing now, okay? Those old piece of cheap houses you got there, the earthquake is going to eat those. You're going to have a earthquake off the Richter scale. It is coming. Get yourselves prepared. If you're on California soil, you need to leave as soon as possible. There will be a tsunami, you understand, off of the coast of Japan, and you all are going to suffer some horrible radiation. Now, y'all need to get up and go off the coast of Asia. I can't say just necessarily Japan, but off the coast of Asia will be a tsunami. That earthquake is going to come through and cause a rift that will affect the coast of California. You will be eaten. The earth is very unstable right now. Okay, she's actively going through volcanic. So that's why I said we can't. There's nowhere to go. You understand? We're gonna have to stay here and face this unless you're gonna get on a spaceship and head to the next planet, which is like more favorable, Mars. You're not going to Venus because what they did to Venus is what they're doing to us now. So go ahead on and just make your peace with where we are right now, okay? So Cali is a wrap. So Californians are jumping up and they're running to Texas. Texas, there will be some instability. Anytime when you have a crowd of people going to a particular area, that chaos energy, that emotional chaos energy is going to cause some type of disaster. Texas, you got disaster coming. Get yourselves ready because they're gonna bring it from Cali to you. Okay, so I'm just telling Hollywood it's over. Cali, it's over. No one is going to want all of these sleek cars. They're going to be just, these gasoline cars are just going to pile up wherever they pile up, maybe in the street somewhere, on the interstate somewhere, or what have you. But I done told y'all, don't buy no more of these gasoline cars. It's interesting because it made me think about this man. You know, they say they rounding up niggas and not guys. They rounding them up because they behind sitting up in here, misusing these funds. They're getting SBAs, PPPs, and they doing what they want to do with them. And this one guy, he went and bought 39 cars. 39 gasoline cars. What a waste of cash. His behind has been rounded up. So if you're gonna get this money, if you got to fraud to get your money, and I'm not promoting that, I'm saying people are frauding to get this money. You understand? Please make sure you go and buy some land. Be like Miss Spondani, okay? Miss Spondani voodooed Charles Schwab, okay? It is what it is, okay? And this is what we're going to start doing. We're going to have to start voodooing the system. I promote voodoo. I also promote curse them. Anyone comes into your vicinity and violate them, curse them. I don't care if it's the preacher, the pastor. I don't care who it is, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your auntie. If they wrong you, curse them. If it's the government, curse them. If it's an establishment, curse them. Get ready, because I am going to put out a curse them videos and show you how to effectively curse someone. I know a lot of people wondering, because I get phone calls. I see your workout on social media. I see what you did to such and such when they was talking. They quiet. I see how you quiet them down. I'm going to have a personal video and show you all. Okay, first I got to put it on Patreon first. How to curse someone effectively. You can curse a business establishment if they're not doing you right. You can curse the White House. You can curse, you know what I'm saying? The City Hall. All these places gonna be cursed. Let me tell you before it's over with. People do not want fashion handbags. We don't want your dresses. You got the last little few people buying your butt implants and all of that. That's finna be over with. Nobody's gonna be buying all of these aesthetics, facelifts and plastic surgeries and all of that, because these people are getting ready to do a physical death, because most of them have already taken the jab. Okay, so if you had your jab, I hate to say it, man, your God gene gone, you have nothing to connect to. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And some of these people I really love have had that jab. You know what I'm saying? But I am not to get the jab. There's nothing on this planet that will allow me to get this jab. Okay? People are turning up HIV positive after having this jab. I know this video is not going to have any kind of promotions or anything. No ads running on it, because I feel like I am pressed to have to hurry and get you all this information as soon as possible. It is time for you all to learn how to curse and voodoo, okay? And we use that word here loosely here. I'm a voodoo you. We're gonna, because which voodoo is an actual religion. So people need to understand. Do not bring this to me about no hoodoo. You know, this, that, and the other, whatever, hoodoo don't do this and who don't, baby, hoodoo, it utilizes whatever religion, whatever curse, whatever is available. You don't know nothing about hoodoo, okay? And hoodoo, I can call on the Buddhist, the monks. I can utilize voodoo, right there. It's right there at my access. I can call on all my ancestors. My ancestors are from Africa, okay? I don't know about the rest of y'all, but my ancestors migrated from here to Africa, from Africa, okay? And my ancestors migrated back and forth to, all over the whole world, okay? So I'm from everywhere. My ancestors are from everywhere. You cannot trace my ancestors from just to Africa. Hello? They from here. They from Asia. They from wherever, okay? Because my ancestors are ancient, okay? You all need to know African, they call y'all African Americans, Africans, whatever y'all are. You all have the most oldest DNA of all man and womankind. You were here first. It's just common sense, okay? Everything else is a derivative of us, okay? I could produce all colors from this very, very dark skin. This is just facts. A very, very fair skinned black woman can have a dark skinned baby, and a very, very dark skinned woman can have a very, very fair baby. This is in our lineage line, okay? So, knowing that I have all of this in me, my ancestors, because ancestors say everything, they finna be recognized now. This is their time. Hello. So why can't I go back to the Beninians and the Congoans? Okay, the Congos and Benin and Nigeria. I got just as I have a balance of Nigerian ancestry as well as Liberian ancestry and American ancestry here, right here on this soil right here. So why can't I go back to the practices that they practiced? Okay, so I'm a voodoo. Ifa, Santeria, whatever. That's hoodoo for ya. Hello? And I am gonna curse anything that come up with. I am not going to hesitate. If people say, oh, but you're gonna go to hell or what have you. Well, hell, I am waiting on you. Because if people but spiritually bully me, because there's been some spiritual bullying going on in the community, you will be dealt with. And I'm not just talking about here on the platform. I'm just saying here in my everyday awakening life. You understand? I don't hesitate to draw my fangs, okay? I never said I was a saint or a martyr or any of those things. I never ever confessed to that. And I want you all to get in the kitchen and start witching too. Don't hesitate. Hello, we're living in a time where it is it is either your ass or my ass. Hello? So it's simple as that. I denounce the churches because the churches are just full of pulpit pimps out to get women. Women, liberate yourselves from pimp mentality. As Nina Simone said, the sheep always need a shepherd to follow. You can't do that anymore. You are called to duty. Okay? You're called to duty. You all are queens. Let's start acting like it. If you don't do nothing at all, women, I need for you all to learn how to be queens. Hello? Why? Because Babylon is falling. All leadership here in Babylon is falling. Listen to me. Hello? Your president ain't going to be around too much longer. Who's going to take the throne? A black woman. So it is time for you to get yourselves ready. This man here is on a wing and a prayer. Hello? He's not going to be able to handle all the stress. You're going to be just hearing about, oh, the president is in the hospital. That's if they tell you. He already been going back and forth to the hospital, and they ain't telling y'all nothing about it. His health is not well. You understand what I'm saying? And the black woman is going through all these trials and tribulations, and she's being persecuted. Shit, goddamn executed. Every time you turn around, she is like all over social media, all over TV as the enemy. And she is. The black woman is the enemy. Because they already seen it in the charts that she's going to take leadership. So it's a lot of jealousy and a lot of envy because she represents the beginning of not only the matriarchy, but the divine feminine and all of those things. I mean, we have crossed over the area of patriarchy. It's matriarchy now. With matriarchy comes all of this spirituality. This is why I say, California, you're dead. Y'all get. I told y'all to get away from California. It's gonna go down in California. I've already seen it, and it looks bad. And when California do its due, they're gonna have the National Guard surrounding it, so you can't get out. I'm telling you, Asia owns California now, so you need to go. They own some portions of the U.S. So we need to hurry up and get off our caboose, black women, and get to work. Because the white woman coming to you, because she know you stronger than God. All these other black women who've had the jab, and I'm sorry because see, my daughters have had the jab. Do y'all hear me? And so I'm grieving them now. I'm grieving my daughters. I'm grieving them because I warned them. I talked to them about it. They've had all two of the jabs. My daughter's husband has had the jab. If you're having sexual intercourse with anyone who has had the jab, these things, these DNA, I call them DNA destroyers, are now in your body. Somebody sent me a video. Telegram is where it's at. Let me go ahead and make this announcement. Also, let me promote myself first. Could you please go out into my website, which is in the description box. Make sure the contact form is filled out so that when I do videos or when I have something going on, I'm blogging, which I got to get time to block. Y'all, please be patient with me. I've never been so busy in my life. I can send you an email blast and you can go ahead and get the information that I'm doing something there. Okay, so I need to promote that. I got some wonderful books on Amazon. I'm actually working on 2 books at one time because I have to do this. I can't hire nobody out to, a ghostwriter to do this because you got a lot of people, they hire a ghostwriter. Write me 10 books right here like that. Give me 10 books. But that's not authentic. My books have to bear my soul, my essence, okay? My source, because this is what I'm bringing to you. This is nothing I've read in a book. You cannot find what I'm talking about in a book. If you do go on the internet and find what I'm saying somewhere, okay, you best better believe that they got it from me, okay? This is source. That's why people have to come here to get it. They say it comes from all these different places, but if it comes from all them different places, why do you continue to come back to get me? Stay in those places where you've heard this before and don't get it from me. You got the true source if you think it's out there. Okay, so I need you all to do that. Okay, so but Telegram is where it's at. Get you a Telegram account now. Telegram has all of, and as soon as I said it, next thing you know, Google would be trying to take that down or encourage Telegram to take it off. You can get some amazing stuff on Telegram. I'm on there. Y'all, if y'all on Telegram, please continue to share with me what's really going on behind the scene. YouTube is nothing but a porn site. Don't get me wrong. I love YouTube because I've come accustomed to be here 13 long years. So this is the place. This is my go-to. I can advertise. I love YouTube. I've learned a lot from YouTube. Don't get me wrong. But YouTube is becoming more of a sports type thing, fake news type thing, Disney type thing, porn type thing. But the real true stuff that you do need to know, YouTube is not allowing it anymore. Okay. People like me and others who are really trying to bear the honest truth about what's going on in this world, they are starting to take us up. They're taking us up, and they're when I say taking us up, they're just banishing us. We don't hardly exist anymore. Okay. So you want to go to Telegram. This is one thing that stood out and struck me. There was a woman on Telegram. Thank you so much for sharing this. And like I say, if y'all got more to share with me on Telegram, I am open to it. They were speaking another language. They had a package. And I hope this don't get my channel messed up, nothing like that. They honestly, and if you was to put that on your channel, they will give you a strike. This man opened up a capsule. He was speaking another language. He had gloves on. When he opened that capsule up, it was a medication in a package that you perforate to get it out. And when he got it out, he opened the capsule up. Well, instead of powder falling out of it or an herb falling out of it, nails fell out of it. Nails. Tiny nails. Nails. I am forever disturbed. I'm disturbed. They came from China. Now say you take that, that's going to go in your inside and just rip you apart. Also, it was said that they're not some type of nano implants. That's a way to get that in the body. So, some type of nanotechnology to get those implanted inside of you. Thank you, Aja. I'm speechless because for all of us who depend on medications to stay alive, I depend on blood pressure pills to stay alive. I'm concerned about my safety and my health because now they can put it in your medicines. Hello. So anyways, I'm through with that right there. Telegram. Check them out. Okay. I want to talk about blood sacrificing right quick. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to challenge every last one of you out there to say you are a practitioner. You're a keyboard practitioner is what you are. You're a YouTube social media practitioner. You're not real. You equate views, Facebook views, likes, all of that. Instagram likes. I'm just going to be honest with you. YouTube likes, BitChute likes, all this stuff in social media is inflating your ego. And you equate that with power. How many people watching you and how much money you got in your wallets. I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm just saying the majority of you are not who you think you are. If you get in a serious spiritual battle, if you are not making allies with these supernatural forces, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay? You're going to be in a lot of trouble and you need to back up and make a pact with these forces that you claim to have a relationship with. Okay? Because one day all of the glitz and glamour is going to spotlight of all of this is going to be off and you're going to have someone to fight for you. Okay? Let's enjoy this presence we have. Because when social media is over with, it's all about what have you done with your monies. Okay? This can go for everybody. If you're getting these 10s and 20s and 30,000s of dollars and stuff, you're supposed to be purchasing land. Hello? You're supposed to be purchasing land. I want to caution you because I have more practitioners that come here to the channel than I do just people who are looking for help. Okay? This is another reason that can cause some shadow banning for me because YouTube know you all watch me. They know that you all watch me. They know you follow pursuit as to whatever I do over here. They know that I'm leading quite a few people. On the flip side of that, for me, the negativity for that is that it's going to cause me more issues on my channel. Okay? So since you all are listening to my content, you do need to make sure that you're utilizing your funds wisely. I want every last one of you all to think about this. What are you going to do when YouTube, when Facebook, Instagram, or the internet say lights out? Because the internet is going to go out. Okay? The internet is going to just be a place where you can purchase your food, because it's come a time where all of these storefronts and retail stores and stuff are going to close down and become warehouses to get your food, your clothing, your shoes to you. Y'all better listen to what I'm saying. Okay? And the internet will only be a shopping place. That's it. You'll come to, and then eventually all that'll collapse. We're going back to the dark ages. So get yourselves ready. Okay? Not in our physical lifetimes, but you are going to reincarnate back to this place. It's going to be a very desolated place, is where we're going with this. And I told y'all 2 years ago, that's the beginning of it. First, the monuments topple down. All of these male monuments are going to fall. Statues, male statues, and they will erect feminine statues. There will be female in nature. But we're going to go through a tribulation. This is the beginning of the tribulation, y'all. Don't say that nobody tell y'all. Okay? So how are you going to see about yourself when the internet becomes just a marketplace? And it is on its way there now. It's not going to be a place for us to talk about what we express our opinions about life and all of these different things. It's not going to be that. It's going to be a place where you are going to just come here and purchase and you're going to leave. It's going to be that. Outside of this place, practitioners, are you powerful in your everyday waking life? Are you living the life of a true practitioner? Where are your staffs? Where are your gowns? Where are those things that distinguish you? I mean, from, am I saying the right word? That distinguish you between just regular, ordinary people, because you're going to have to be in your garb so you can be recognized around amongst physical people. You're not going to be this all awesome, powerful person on social media. They're getting ready to get rid of this. Let's enjoy this while we can. Let's go ahead on and grab all the money we can. Let's get out. Let's get our loot. All this arguing back and forth, just to prove this or to prove that or to get the channels popping or whatever, you understand? That ain't going to have no meaning when you see you've blown all your money and you have nothing. You're still living in an apartment. You don't even have a little plot of land of your own to put something in there, because we're going to need greenhouses, y'all. You ain't going to be able to grow nothing directly in the ground no more. You need greenhouses. I need you all to look up this water shortage. Dams are going dry. You need a well. You need land. Forget all of this here fame and glory on YouTube, baby. I'm here since y'all. It's a lot of practitioners here. Where you land, baby? Where you well? I don't know if y'all ever know what it felt like to be thirsty. That ain't no good feeling, to be thirsty and need a drink of water. You can't get nothing because you can't go 2-3 days without water. You're gonna die. I'm telling you. All y'all folks scamming these thousands of dollars, and you still ain't got no land. Shame on you. Shame on you. Because if I can get my hand on 20,000, 30,000, I'm going to have a running stream or a running creek. Okay? I was looking at something at this house, and it was like 50-some thousand, and it's sitting up in a rundown neighborhood. And I said, boy, this a nice looking house. But if I got that type of money, I'm going for some land. Hello? Forget a house in a subdivision right next door to Miss Allen. Okay? That's too close. Me and Miss Allen too close to each other. I can come out my one, she come out her one, and we could shake hands. My mom would always say that. She regretted getting the house she got in that subdivision. She was like, I can just come out my door, and me and Miss Mitchell come out her door. We can shake hands from our door. That's too close. But it was too late by that time. You gonna pay $500,000 and your house sitting right up against somebody else's? You gonna pay $500,000 to stay in New York in a cooped up, apartment? You gonna do that over in Miami, Florida, Orlando, and all of those other places where you just own $500,000? You to spend half. You could have bought land. Y'all get your land. I done already moved 2 people to Alabama. They've come, they've enjoyed the temple and what it had to offer, and they have moved here. Shout out to y'all. They grabbed their land, they secured it. They're here now. Got more women that say that they're actually looking for a house in Alabama. Alabama, Mississippi is the cheapest place in the United States to get land. I'm gonna say it again. Alabama, Mississippi, and Arkansas. So them 3 places, if you want land, you better be looking. I know what you're saying. I got family here, this, that, and the other. Your family coming with you when the shit hit the fan. Because when they close these borders, now I'm not saying that for sure, but I know California is dying. I know California is going to have a devastating earthquake. I just told you. I told you now. Off the coast of Asia, Getty already done told you it's coming. Only thing about it, I can't put no date on it. Okay? So when they're going to close these borders off, wherever state you in, you stuck there. Go on, get your land. Prepare yourself. Don't become sovereign. Make sure you get enough for your family, because they sure enough coming where you at. Get unrestricted land where you can put 2 or 3 mobile homes on that joint. Or get ready to build you a tiny house. And learn how to curse them. If I can get 2 people up here with me, I can curse the whole entire White House. I can bring all kind of stuff. Why? I do regular blood sacrificing to a point where somebody had to tell me, baby, them all yours. And it's shame that, I got blind to my own life. I can conjure up my own self, red dragons and fire demons. They're mine. Somebody said, baby, them is yours. You can send them wherever you want. Some people may have seen the video. Some of them have not. Now, I am going to be very respectful of that supernatural power that I have. How did I get here? Blood sacrificing. Blood sacrificing is necessary. Do you know what I've saved? I use mine the right way. I don't use my supernatural power to hurt anybody. Did you hear me? I don't use nothing to hurt anybody. If anybody has been hurt by anything here, it's because they've done work on me. Anybody do work on me, I have the ability to turn it on you. Should nobody be hurt by nothing I do. But now if you sit down and you said you're going to burn a candle on me, expect to be having problems. Why? Because I have problems too. I get sick too. I have high blood pressure here. And you really can't mess with nobody who's sick. They can turn their stuff on you. Never bother a sick person. They can turn it on you. A person racked with pain can turn it on you. Have you around here, hey? Well, you can't bend over and stand up for 2 or 3 minutes without being able to fall and collapse to the floor. This is serious. Do y'all hear me? So when you are gifted these powers, you understand you really have to hold them sacred because these type of powers can turn on you. Even I do work with demons. I work with demons. Demons. I said that. I feed my demons blood. And everybody's, you should been on that. Now, this ain't nothing new. I've been telling y'all this since 2008. I work with dark forces and I work with light. I'm very balanced. Now, can't know anybody do this because not anybody has been blessed with this gift. The spirits got to favor you. You got to be doing something they like. Now, so we got practitioners out there that say they're practitioners. They give offerings to their spirits. They spirits might get some mangoes, and they like mangoes. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of spirits that like mangoes, and we had a very elaborate altar this weekend and everything. We did $500 worth of liquor and fruit and blood offerings to the spirit. So those people who left, and they went home. They will never be the same. Okay, they're gonna take on. When you come to me, you take on a portion of my powers. Hello. When you come here, I gift you some of my supernatural powers. Hello. So I know you give the mangoes and the avocados and the pineapples and the apples, oranges and bananas, and you cook them plantains and all this wonderful thing. You understand? And ooh, them plantains ought to be ready because we couldn't cook them because they weren't quite yellow. I like mine almost black. I like my plantains like that. So I'll be able to go down there and cook some plantains this weekend. I got somebody coming, y'all. Uh But spirits want more than that. Let's talk. I'm gonna tell y'all about an incident. What happened? So we were this past weekend in the backyard, and it is so beautiful at night. We'll go midnight, and I remember we were getting our white on. Cause it's like an active voodoo ceremony, and it was so late. I was debating. I was asking the women, I said, y'all don't really have to put y'all white on if you're tired, because we had a very rigorous that day. It was so rigorous. I was about to pass out. And I told them, I said, y'all don't have to if y'all don't want to. But then one lady, she's okay. But then she went back and said, no, I'm finna get my white on. So she went and got her white on, a white dress, because you have to have white on and you white head racks if you come here. But I was trying to go easy on them because I didn't realize the work was going to be so intense. She got her things on, and other woman decided to go ahead and get her stuff on. So they were out, and so the guys were getting a fire ready for me. And then I said, let me hurry up and run and get my things on. And I was the only body in the house, and I could hear like the spirit running through the house because we was getting ready to wash this chicken and get it ready. And you could hear just running through the house. It was the spirits was everywhere. And when we came out, you could hear those same dragons. They said, whoo, scared the shit out of all us. It was ready for that hot blood. It was loud. I said, oh my God, they can't wait. Do y'all hear me? So now I have built a tiny demon into a huge dragon. But now he's always been big because I never will forget 4 years ago I had hung a doll up on my front porch, and it's actually scared them. A black baby doll. They're scared of black baby dolls. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I had packed that black baby doll down with herbs and all kind of stuff. Y'all see it hanging from my door, and you heard the dragon. It sounded like a quake, like a thunder quake. He hit the ground, and it cracked like thunder on the ground, and it went woof, woof, and came back towards the house. I was like, what the hell? My son said, Mama, that's a dragon. They're real. Okay, I just gave y'all an introductory course into what you can do to help yourself. A Tata taught me that, and I appreciate him. Boy, that Tata was behind me. It was a Tata that I met in Miami. I'm going back to Miami because when I go to Miami, I may just go that far. I may go down as far as Miami. When I go, always go with my head wrapped so they'll know who I am, and my long robe and everything, because when I do that, I do meet some very powerful people. And I was at this place. I'm not gonna just tell all of it because that Tata is always there. So I'm just gonna I don't want to stir his ass up no more. He said he worked with Umfumbes, is what he told me. And when he saw my lekevis, he said those lekevis, because I took a client there. He said these lekevis haven't been blessed and ain't nothing but shit. Now don't get me wrong. Now this man is good. He said it bullshit. He good. Cause he said he just came out and just said you're Spiritree. He told me my government name too. He just, well, who knows? Maybe he seen me on YouTube. I don't know, but he knew he was talking to someone else, and the person was speaking another language. So the other person was conducting whatever this was. And then the Tata related back to me. So whoever this man was that was speaking this, he was speaking Spanish, was telling him who I was. So I don't know. Maybe they see me on YouTube, but I think it's more powerful than that. But um, he told me my late case was nothing but bullshit and everything. But mama's very loving, and I have this divine motherly energy. I stood up, and he went almost passed out. Thank you, Black Medusa, for the super chat. And then I'm gonna get to the super chat in just a minute. I'm gonna get to the chat in a minute. Thank you so much. And he leaned back like that when I stood up, and he kind of like jolted a little bit. He said, "Oh my God, the energy from you was so negative. Oh my God, I'm sick. I'm drunk in the head." And then the person I brought there said, "No, brother. She just put some on you because you offended her." And I'm sitting out here feeling all bad. I said, "Oh, what am I doing to you? I'm sorry. This has always been my life. I've always had to apologize to people because I have spirits that will jump folks. That's just like what it is." And I'm just sitting here just apologizing. And then my own client had put their hand on my shoulder and said, look, he deserved it. So once the Tata realized how powerful I was, he wanted to know where I was from. I said, I'm from Alabama, where there are a long lineage line here of Tatas, okay? and priests and priestesses and witches and all of these different gifted ones, okay? I'm from the Holy Land. Alabama is the Holy Land. The true Holy Land. We have pyramids here. You understand? Forget going to Egypt. What about the pyramids of Alabama and Mississippi, goddamn? Hello? We do have them. And look it up if you don't believe me. You can bend the motherfucking light here in Alabama, goddamn. We don't have to go all overseas chasing dreams. People going all over looking for what's already here. Hello? So then he wanted to really sit down and talk to me and see what I know. But I was reserved because if he want to know, he need to come to YouTube, okay? It was crazy because this man found me all over social media and all of that. It was crazy because I never confirmed that I was Spiritree. I never confirmed that I was Vanita. I never confirmed any of my aliases. But he found me anyways. Matter of fact, he found my number. Because I never gave him my phone number. Do you hear me? So he's good. I got to give him that tall guy. Real tall guy. Looked like the typical $5 Indians, and they call them Native Americans. Yeah, he looked like that kind of guy. Okay. And when I got a phone call, I said, now this man is stalking me. And he apologized and he told me that one of my spirits, he said, he told me one of my spirits, he had to take it to the graveyard. He said, he said, one of your spirits, I just had to go ahead and take it to the graveyard. But I called my spirits back. You can take them to the graveyard if you want to, but I'm gonna call my spirits back. And when I call them back, I'll send them back over there to you. Hello? I can send spirits all over the place. I'm just telling y'all what it is. So when people say she's attacking me, it's not me. It's my spirits. And when they've done a job or a number on somebody, because like I said, I don't personally attack people. That's not the way I get down. I'll only do defense magic, and that's only returning to sender if you send something to me. But I can't tell you what the spirit's doing because they may want to do something. So I can send that. I just wanted to not, can I talk to y'all? Them little red dragons that y'all seen, that I said I'm going to slay, those are mine. I've been battling with them since the beginning of time. They're mine. But I can deploy them wherever I want to send them. I like the way you put it. Those are my allies. Hello? I can't get over that man, though, when he said that and everything. But I taught the Tata lesson. So this is what he did. He said he wanted to take me to the ocean and give me a bath. No one bathes me. No one bathes me. No one is to burn any types of incenses or sage in my temple. Hello, my sanctuary. I am comfortable with what's in there. Now, to some extent, we're going to have to do some cleansing when we do sacrificing, blood sacrificing, because you got your scavenger spirits that come around for the residue of whatever energy they can get in blood energy or whatever. So you got to do that and everything. But he let me in on something. He said, first start off, this was in 2018, with a small chick and sacrifice it. Then start off with you build and build and build. That's why you need livestock. You ain't got livestock. You ain't got no stock. Hello? Forget stocks and bonds. Hello? That's just to help you to, be able to buy this materialistic stuff. But do you have livestock? Livestock is what you bargain with the supernatural. If you don't have that, fuck, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You need to be raising goats to get your land. You need to be raising goats. We do sacrifice goats. Those are blood offerings. Chickens, roosters. Hello? I'm just trying to introduce y'all into the real deal. Hello? This is real stuff. So, stocks and bonds on Wall Street and on the internet, Forex, the big deal is Forex now. All that don't mean nothing. That's why I say, all y'all out there watching me, if you ain't doing blood sacrificings, you ain't nothing but keyboard spiritualist. You have nothing outside of the internet. When they snatch the rug of the internet out of you, you ain't got nothing. You have fed no supernatural being to have no power outside of YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all them other platforms. Because the people who run this country, these elites, have blood offerings. So whereas I'm sitting up here talking about this little baby dragon I got over here and this other mama dragon over here, baby. They got the motherfucking grand dragon. Hello? Can I speak to you? So I ain't turning around. I'm still going to do my blood sacrifice. This is who I am. My forces need blood. Period. So y'all keep on playing them little games and stuff. Potato chips and cookies and all that for your. Don't get me wrong. You can have potato chips and cookies. But you ain't animating nothing with no chips and no cookies. You do have your ancestors and some spirits, beauty spirits, the spirits of love and beauty and light. They do like sweets. So I don't want to down them. But if you in a serious spiritual battle, you battling some dark forces. Them spirits that like sweets and stuff, they gonna run. Somebody tried to make fun of me because I said that the hellhound will make angels tremble. Yes, they will. The bark of a hellhound will make the angels tremble. I hear and see hellhounds all the time. Between 12 and 3 and 4 o'clock, well, between 12 and 3 midnight, Alabama, I'm telling you, ain't no joke. Here in this little rural area, I'm in a bayou. It ain't no joke, man. I brought the people over here so they could see it. I'm just like down the street from the river and surrounded by swamps. And you see shadows, flying and shit in the sky and shit. Some of them be like shadow like black and some of them be like white. When I first got here, now they real big, like clouds, but they hover low and they can fly and shit. So between 12 and 3 o'clock midnight, if I'm in that front yard, I'm gonna hear them hellhounds. Because they own the night. I can hear them. They said when you hear them real close, that mean they far. But when you hear them in a distance real far, that mean they close. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But blood-curdling bark. And I can look down the street and see the black it's like a line that divides. That's how I see that's here and that's in the dark world, invisible world. It's a line, and I could see that line. If I want to, I could cross my foot in there, but I would have to run fast because it moved back. This is source. You're not gonna find this in no books. That's why folk Hollywood over here writing everything. I said, watch Spell, the movie Spell. They got all of that shit from me. They over here now, watching my channel, gathering up this source. Rather than to do it the right way, they're gonna do it the dirty way. That's why y'all see me once a week. As I said, you'll catch me here on Fridays. If you want to know what time I'm doing it, go into my website. And my website, click on it, and I'll tell you whether I'm doing a live stream here. And it's only because I like through the weekday, I didn't realize how behind I am. I'm writing all kind of pamphlets up, designing courses. I'm going to teach you all what I know. If you can spend $500, you get a weekend with me teaching you. Now I can't teach you everything I know, but just a few things. You understand? It's going to take some time to learn. I know you all have been here on YouTube, and people say that what they learned from me has helped them in their lives. To a point, 2 people moved here in Alabama. That's just how much they said I have helped them. All of these people who are back and forth talking negatively about me are what we call spiritual bullies. These are spiritual bullies, but they can't bully me. All they can do is have a seat and get their ass beat. Okay, that's all they can do. Because outside of YouTube and views, they have no power. You have no power. And some of them know that it's not the true supernatural power. They know it. And this is how come they come back. They may get millions of views, but then they know, oh, she the real deal. She the one that got it. Let me go over there to her and get it. Because I'm teaching. Don't get me wrong, we're teaching everybody. They're teaching me their source. I'm teaching them my source. But some people don't have source. They're just gossiping. Just a whole bunch of gossip. And don't get me wrong, there's a place for that. There are people, it's going to take gossip to get them into their spirituality, and it's okay. We're all in different places at one time. We're all in different places in the same spaces at one time. You know what I'm saying? So it is okay. I'm not here to bash or bully or myself be a spiritual bully. Spiritual bullying is when you have come to your channel, you use your platform and call out another content creator's platform and speak negatively about them and make false accusations and say things like of this nature. You're attacking my children, you are attacking my family, and that's a form of gaslighting, scapegoating, and spiritual bullying. I've had my fair share of that. And the reason why they do that, because they know that you have a supernatural gift that they lack, or they don't have business. I'm going to always say this right here before you turn on your camera to say anything about me or anybody else. Get you some business so you can stay out of mine. Only people that do that, they don't have no business. Get you some business so you can stay out of mine. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh, get you some business so your ass can stay out of mine. Wow, 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 wow. 'Cause if you had some real business, I can tend to mine, okay? Can't even tend to my own business cause other folks trying to come over here and do me. Hello? Anybody got any questions? I'm going to acknowledge my chat. TK Brantley, once again, you get the welcome and boss call. Anybody who get in here first, you get this right here all the way from Liberia. Ha ha. Okay? That's yours, okay? Take that blessing. Hey, Simply Keela. Hey, Kendra Smith. Hey, Lydia. How you doing? Hey, Kimberly Brown. How you doing? Okay. Hey, team. No sleep. How you doing? Hey, Queen Alexis. Hey, Kendra 111. The angels are present. Okay, Kendra Smith said it's crazy how they allow all of the nonsense, but not the facts and the truth. This is where we at right now. This is where we at. The nonsense keeps people numb. When you're not numb, you feel the pain. And when you feel the pain, you make noise. You're restless and you crave truth. Hello? Gossip is a tranquilizer. Sugar is a drug and a tranquilizer. It keeps you pacified. They're just like last night. All of a sudden, like when I really, really, really get restless and everything, my pacifier, I'm just going to be honest, I have a pacifier, I have a drug. My drug of choice is sugar and salt. So I'm not no better, honestly, than the crackhead. Hello? I ain't in the heroin addict. I ain't no better than the meth addict. We all are druggies. We all have our own separate addictions. When you look at it, they look almost the same. Crack look like sugar clumped together. Salt, all of those little white substances are addiction. Sugar is just a legal drug. Do you know right now in South Korea? Do you know? I think it's South Korea. Sugar is banned. Sugar is banned in South Korea. Is it South Korea? I can't. One of them this is our enemies. I can't think. It's the one that's our enemy. It's banned. Only body who can have sugar, the citizens can't have it. Our politicians can. All the only ones can have, like cookies and cakes and stuff like that. The citizens can't have that. This would be a beautiful world if we couldn't. But we're addicted now. We got to have it. Like you give children Kool-Aid, they get to running all over the house and they get all hyper and stuff. Mr. Willie gave one of the dogs a moon pie. Alabama known for moon pies. You don't know what a moon pie is. They ain't nothing but a sugar wafer cookie with marshmallow in the middle, coated with icing. That's all that is, a moon pie. Check those out. Well, he threw one. We went to Mardi Gras, and Mardi Gras and Mobile, they throw a bunch of moon pies. And by the way, the very first Mardi Gras carnival occurred in Alabama, in the state of Alabama. Gumbo is our dish in the state of Alabama. Y'all need to know this now because they lying to y'all. New Orleans ain't the first to do no gumbo. We taught New Orleans everything they know. Mobile, Alabama, hello, taught y'all what you know. Hello? All that stuff, Georgia got over to Atlanta. That our major airport was supposed to be in Birmingham, but those white racists fought to keep it from coming here. Six Flags, all that stuff was supposed to be in Birmingham, Alabama. But the white racists that have their grip and clutches. You ride through here, that flag is still flying, that Confederate flag. They got their clutches in Alabama, but they're dying out. And their children are swirling now. So it's like the last of them. Hello? But he gave the dog a moon pie. And the dog just took off running, like jetted down the street. Sugar. So, like last night, I needed because I have to stop myself. I had needed a fix real bad. And so I kind of see how, addicts feel when they got to hit the pipe. Where they put meth in it or they put crack in or what have you. Because I wanted a Jolly Rancher so bad. Now, I know some people say it sound very innocent, but it's still me having a craving for it. What's the difference? Sugar is a slow kill. Crack is a fast kill, especially meth. Sugar do the same thing to your body that crack does to your body. And meth, it ruins your teeth. It ruins your bones, cause pain. It makes you fat. Crack might make you thin, but the other one do the opposite of it. It's just a slow kill. Causes diabetes. They know it. The refined sugar is the most dangerous legal, substance that is over the counter. Is it behind the counter? It's not behind the counter. It's just where you just get it. At one time, those things, you had to have a prescription for that shit. To get a soda pop, you needed a prescription. You had to go to the apothecary and get a prescription. Now you can just go to the go to the grocery store and buy all the soda pop you want. It's deadly. And now you got to get your leg chopped off and your toes and your fingers chopped off. Everything got to be chopped off your body. Because sugar is designed for if you're going to internally take it. For that one Jolly Rancher that I have, I need to do at least a goddamn lap to burn that shit off. It's a fake fuel. So our body needs glucose. And glucose is manufactured in the motherfucking body by what you eat. I go and I eat a squash, my body gonna manufacture fuel from that. But no, the fake fuel, you understand, which hacks the actual pancreas to produce whatever it produces to eat the fuel. You understand what I'm saying? it does it so much because we're not walking, we're not moving around until it kills the pancreas. No pancreas, insulin for the rest of your motherfucking life. So yeah, I had to have a fix, and I didn't have any in here. So cause I've been a day. Sometimes it's your spirit. Sometimes your spirits just want you to pacify them and give them a little something sweet or what have you. You just don't want the spirit of the crack cocaine on you. The meth things and all of them like that. Cause see, and the heroin, when you got them kind of spirits surrounding you and stuff like that, you got some problem, man. You got some problems. You got problems when you got the sugary ones too. You do have, like I said, there are some spirits that prefer sugary things. They want to get in your body and have a little taste, a little lick of sweets or something, because the spirits got to enter into you to partake into this. So know that spirits have to enter my body in order to have a cigar. And I don't do cigarettes, but I do a cigar occasionally. Okay. I drink a liquor. So if I'm going to go ahead and do the sacrifice and stuff like this, I'm going to have some liquor. The lady that did take down the actual rooster, she had to damn near drink a whole bottle of rum to get under possession. Y'all, this is how it really work. I recommend all of us, if you want to come to a voodoo ceremony, come to the Temple of the Crossroads. You can't have access. A lot of people don't have access to these because you got to be invited to them. They be taking place down there in Florida or New York or South Carolina, places like that. I don't even know if New Orleans, because I went to a voodoo ceremony. They didn't have now chicken. Nothing to sacrifice, so it's not true. You gotta have blood sacrificing, because when the spirits show up, they has to be fed. They need hot blood. Get it on you before it coagulate. This is if you're gonna go deeper into this. You say you're a practitioner and all that. Don't meet no trouble when you don't introduce this spirit to you that need blood, because if they need blood and they can't get none, the motherfucking ass gonna eat you. You're going to be on the dinner table. It's all about keeping yourself off the dinner table. That's the whole game. Okay, so I done went into a whole... Okay, y'all, I got to get ready to go, because I got a whole bunch of pamphlets and stuff I got to get typed up. Did I get... Hey, Belle Rodriguez, how you doing? Yeah, you right, though, Kendra. It's plenty of porn on you and all that other nonsense. Water Grove High Priestess, where you been? So, Water Grove High Priestess said she said, Mama, I want a voodoo man. Just saying. Okay now. Hey Mike Lewis, where you been? Every time I see you, I think about the moxtails. When you gonna cook me the moxtails? Hey No Sheeple. Oh, what you say? Watergrove says ingredients that are used in sacrifices. That's why he wears gloves, not to disturb his skin or the demon. Yeah, and always, I want to talk about an incident. Always, listen to me now. Listen to me. I have a supernatural sister that's powerful, baby. Baby, she's something else, baby. She's something else. Ooh. When she get to be my age, baby, she ain't gonna be no joke. See what I'm saying? The true spiritualists, people ain't going to them. Because they ain't young enough, they ain't this enough, they ain't popular enough. Now, you understand? See, y'all summons the popular spirits. You go to calling on y'all and all these different other folks because they popular. Okay. But you never call on the mystery spirits. That's where it's at. The mystery spirits are those who don't have a name. I will be a mystery spirit. So when I'm gone and I've crossed over to do my journey on the invisible side, I won't have a name. I'll probably have a name with y'all, and y'all can summons me, but you better know what you're doing if you summons me, because I need blood. That's the only way you can call me, and I'm going to do work. And if I do work for you, and you don't give me blood, I'm going to eat you. So most of what we work with are mystery spirits that don't have names. Um, you always have to. Okay, let me get back into this. Always wash the bird, the goat, and herbs. Now, some people don't do that, but you want to purify. It's best to feed it first. Your intentions. I'm gonna give you a whole course, and I'm gonna let this go. You got a sick person, okay? I want y'all to listen to me and listen to me good. And it's probably good. Ain't nobody really over here no way. Because, see, this stuff is secret knowledge. You know what? I can cure a person with a hen, chicken, or a goat. Some saying don't tell it. If you need to know this here, this is the top secret information. You'd have to text me for something like that, because I don't need to be telling all of this stuff out here like that, because the majority of people here are practitioners, and I don't need to tell that. But I do need to say this right here. Always make sure your birds, your sacrificial lambs, or whatever you choose to sacrifice, have been washed properly in herbs. Okay, that's all I got to say. If you need any details from there, I do need to put this on Patreon, because I don't need to be. It's not that I want y'all to pay me for it, but it just don't need to be no anywhere. But if you want it, you can text me and I'll tell you. Or text or just call me up on the phone. I'll have to tell you that, so I in your face, so I know who I'm telling this information to. And I'm going to leave that like that, okay? Hey, Black Medusa, how you doing? Yeah, you supposed to curse the devil. I agree. If all of us was cursing the devil, we'll be straight. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? Is that my Nicole? Nicole, that's my Nicole. Press one. You might be gone now, though. Hey, Brown Sugar. This must be my Nicole. My Nicole, is this you? Press one. She's probably gone. Lydia said, I don't get shocked by anything that you say and you do. But the majority of these people that say they are practitioners and stuff like that, they're not doing their due diligence. They are utilizing spirits and they're not feeding them anything. And if you don't, they're going to eat you. Matter of time. And so a lot of the things they think is a curse from some other practitioner or something like that is not necessarily a curse. They curse themselves with utilizing spirits that are not being properly fed. Or they don't really have any kind of supernatural gift so good you ain't got nothing to worry about. Ain't nothing utilizing you nowhere. You just gotten popular on social media saying that you do this and you do that. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I thought that was my Now, are you still my Nicole though? But it's another Nicole that I thought this was. Okay, gotcha. Um, yes, I do, Lydia. Lydia says, "Mama, do you ever use your own blood from a pinprick or whatever?" Yes, I do. I most definitely do. So you can do a pinprick. Now, most women my age, I'm not saying all of them, we're not menstruating. Okay. Uh, a lot of jealousy throughout time have come from men because of a woman having the ability to bring life forth. When you bring life forth with a baby, there is a blood offering that actually follows that. Her actual blood from her body system is the actual sacrifice that introduces that baby in. So there's a blood sacrifice when you give birth to a baby. And on a monthly basis, she has blood that she can give as an offering to her spirit. Most women do not know that they have that ability to do so. They are just, because see, there's no rites of passages. Every young lady needs to have a rites of passage, a ceremony for when she first have her first period. It should be a time of celebration of the herbs. The cow should be slaughtered. Some not cow, but the goat, the lamb should be slaughtered for this, because this means that life will continue to go on as long as a woman is bleeding. So women are taught to be ashamed of their menstruation when this is actually a beautiful moment. This blood monthly can once again be given to, and you want to be careful. Don't give too much, because they can take your cycle from you and you can dry you up. You be 26 years old and you ain't having no period. So you got to know what you're giving your sacrifice to. Not too much, okay? So that is a blood offering. But men have been jealous of women through the beginning of time. And I'm not saying all men. The men who can, say, hey, I honor the divine feminine. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these male egos and stuff like that. These men have been having this malice towards women, because she don't have to slaughter a chicken. She don't have to do this. She don't have to do that. She has natural blood sacrificing from her vagina. Okay. Yeah, she flows blood. So a lot of spirits are around you when you are flowing that menstruation. They're with you. They want that blood offering. Okay. So we got that going on right there. So once you start getting to men or women who have gone through your menstrual and now you are menopausal, which I am what they call post-menopausal. Now, I don't have a menstruation, so I can prick my finger and give blood offerings to the doll or whatever. But that is good and everything, but sometimes the blood needs to be released from a body. It needs a heavy flow of blood. This is when we get into the chickens, the lambs, the goats. It's been going on. It's all in the Bible. That's what they mimic the first Sunday in the church, in these Christian churches, giving you like these little white wafers, and giving you wine or something to represent the blood and the bone of the body and all of that, to renew you, restore you, and all of that stuff like that. All of this is that they're really honestly mimicking a ceremony, like a voodoo ceremony, even when they baptize you. And it's mimicking a voodoo ceremony. Okay. It's in you. It's in your ancestors, in you. You do these things. You get happy in the church. That's like a possession, a mounting, and it's still a part of you. It'll never leave. Okay. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Raven. How you doing? That's true. Um, Alicia, how you doing? Says someone told me your period blood can protect your baby. Rub it on them. That's right. This is the issue with these C-sections and stuff. C-sections. Okay, look, when that baby passes through the vaginal canal has certain flora in it. Our vaginas have a flora. Cannot be mimicked. I know they be saying, like if you're a man, we can give you a vagina and all of that, but it'll never be able to do what nature does. You can have it if you want to convince somebody I'm a woman, you can have sex in this area, but the pleasure will never be there. And it does not have the natural ability to protect itself from pathogens, because it's like we have like an open wound that will be open for life. And in that area, the body has to produce, not the body, there's a flora there of bacteria, all type of things in there. And they're there to protect the entrance into the body. Now, the baby needs to go in through that canal to receive flora. The flora for its to protect its skin, to go into its body, to protect its immune system, its tongue, all that different stuff from what you call it, thrush, all of these different things. So, but if you have a C-section, they have to pull the baby out. The baby missed that whole area. So what needs to happen is the mother, if she has had a C-section, she needs to go in her vagina, okay, and rub that all over her baby's body, the baby's face, head, neck, shoulders, arms, legs. And she needs to do it every day. Forget this here getting a rag and a towel. You do not really supposed to take all of that off, that white stuff on that, a vernix or whatever they call that, which is a natural lotion. They have a tendency to wipe that off. It should stay there. You don't need nothing but a towel to clean the baby off with. And then after a day or two, then you can go ahead on and wash the baby. But that's its immune system and everything, protect his skin and his body or whatever. But mama needs to be rubbing the period blood on the baby's face and on in the tongue. Now I know a lot of folks gonna say that's nasty. It's a lot of stuff that y'all gonna say is nasty that will survive a long time ago. Another thing is mastication. A lot of folks gonna say, oh, that's nasty. All three of my children, when they got to the point they could take solid food, I chewed the food with my own mouth and put it in their mouth. Did y'all hear me? That is also helpful to their immune system. Breastfeeding gives them immunity, okay? Along with, because the way it's supposed to be done, you're supposed to breastfeed your baby. Your baby don't need nothing but breast milk, which my daughter's struggling with breastfeeding and stuff like that. Sometimes when you struggle with breastfeeding, so you do have to also introduce in mechanical milk, which I don't recommend. But if you're not producing enough milk for a big baby, you have no choice. But she's not getting enough. She's getting milk, but not enough milk to sustain my grandbaby's feedings. So she has to supplement Similac with breast milk. Some women just don't want their babies to have mechanical milk, period. So there are hospitals and different breast milk banks that will give you donor breast milk. And I told my daughter, no, we can't do that, because with that is DNA. And if some other woman's DNA, is introduced into your baby bloodstream, know that she also, y'all some kin. Hello. We may as well welcome her on into the family. So I told her, I said, don't do that. Because a lot of other stuff comes with that. Any kind of trauma, any kind of problems, all of that stuff comes in the breast milk. So that's why she decided to do the mechanical milk. You know what I'm saying? Which it comes with its issues. Mechanical milk does. Okay. But I told her, as long as you're getting that breast milk in the baby, you understand, you can't go wrong. But, which I didn't tell, but anyway, I ain't telling her to do mastication, but that's what I did. But like I said, by the time my babies got to be, I think it's 9 months when that, y'all can't quote me on that, because I had my babies damn near 30 years ago, because I can't remember. But it was just a natural instinct. It wasn't no books to read or no internet. I just naturally chewed the food up and gave it to them, put it in their mouth. If I had spaghetti, whatever I had at the dinner table, I had my baby in my lap. I would eat and put the food in my baby's mouth. I would eat, put it in their mouth. I'm just thinking of some little things that I ate, back there, back in the day. Spaghetti, squash, all those things. Chew, put it in their mouth. Put it with my finger and put it in their mouth. And I told my mom that's what I did. She said, "Ugh, that is nasty." But my mama never birthed no babies. She had no natural instincts or nothing. I'm talking about my adopted mama that raised me. She never had any babies. And then I looked it up when the internet came about, and I saw that it is true. It's called mastication. I'm like, golly, you'd be surprised the information that you have stored within your data bank, which it comes from the ancestors. You understand what I'm saying? We have to give them credits. Ancestors, y'all, sacred, loving ancestors, y'all are everything to me. Come through. Hello? I'm not ashamed. That's right, Alicia. Yeah, you put it on the foreheads and stuff. It's good. Like sometimes you have these baby rashes. They call them baby rashes because babies get them and stuff like that. It is good to rub the breast milk on that. Or if you're not rubbing the breast milk on that, you can actually y'all, I gotta go. Breast milk or the vaginal fluids. But you got to make sure you ain't got nothing down. Yeah, saying? Don't get nothing in their eyes and stuff. That's why they put medicine in their eyes and stuff to make sure they don't get eye infections and go blind and stuff. So soon as the baby is born, y'all watch All My Babies. That is a good film to watch. This lady was a midwife, and she oh my God, they don't make them like that no more. Her name was Miss Mary, and her name was Miss Mary something. Most Marys were midwives. They took those names on at birth. Mary, the midwife that birthed me, her name was Mary Bell. And this what's so crazy about it. If you watch All My Children, All My Babies, and put in Library of Congress. You got to put all that in there because the YouTube is trying to shadow ban that movie. I mean that film by putting some nonsense stuff up there. Instead you'll get it and not get the real thing. So you have to put in All My Babies, Library of Congress. When you do that, you'll see her. And it tells her life. And I went on to read more of her life. She was from Albany, Georgia. And the young lady that she gave birth to, I can't think of her name. Her name was Ida. Ida something. I was trying to look them up and see if I could find more information on them, and I couldn't find much on the girl who delivered. Actually, it's going to show you a live delivery, and that's good for women who are going to be midwives. Get ready, y'all, to deliver some babies because we're going into a period of time where you may not have access to hospitals. So we do need people who can heal, deliver babies, make medicines, salves, and all of those things of that nature. So get ready to do that. Yeah, but yeah, she actually delivered the girl's baby, and even then she placed the drops in the baby's eyes. So just in case there's some infection in the vagina, because you could have some infection in the vagina. Some enemies in the flora. It can be it can be trichomonas. No one should shame anybody who's gotten trichomonas. No one should shame anybody who's gotten gonorrhea. What else they got out there? Chlamydia. A host of things, because when you're sexually active, you're being you're really sharing, because these men are not necessarily gonna sleep with one woman. You could be your husband, y'all ride or die. That goes out there, and then the woman, she can go out there. So it's just a thing. It's such an embarrassing conversation, sex itself. And I've always taught my children never be embarrassed to express yourselves sexually when they became adults, because I said we are sexual beings. We are sharing solar energy, with one another. So never shame your children, or you will not be able to know exactly what's going on. And even at that, You know, I don't necessarily know what's going on. I don't expect for my grown children, and they thirst to share with me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Their business and stuff. But I was never able to share with my mother anything, you know, because that was like a forbidden conversation. So let your children know, your grown children, and you can let your young children know once you give them that sex education, you know that they're sexual beings. Let them know, just let them know that, that's nothing to be ashamed of, because some people are ashamed of this, and they're going around, they done had STDs now for the last 30, 40 years, and they going that stuff go in there in your body and damage your joints and damage your, that's what causes a lot of pain, because see, they don't tell you that this stuff can enter into your bloodstream and get into your vital organs and give you a miserable life. They don't necessarily always kill you. A lot of the stuff that people are going to having exploratory surgeries for to see why this here aching and that aching ain't nothing but this sexually transmitted STI that is gotten inside of your body. Syphilis can do that. And syphilis is communicable as well as sexually transmitted disease, because you can shake somebody's hand if they got a canker sore, and they can transfer that to you. So you have to be real careful out there. Now you got syphilis, and you may or may not know you got it. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? So now you got this from a handshake, and you going to all kind of doctors to see what you're going through. They done did everything but checked you to see if you got syphilis. Syphilis will blind you. Al Capone. Look up Al Capone. Look up Langston Hughes. Look these people up. Okay. So you just be careful if you're going to do something of this nature, introduce these vaginal fluids, moms that give birth to be, and you have to have a C-section, you want to make sure you clean before you go to pad and all that stuff on there. Now, y'all know I got to say that now. The shame is not in getting these things, because if you're out there and you're sexually active, it'll find its way to you. Just gonna be honest. Not everybody, but some people, especially you dealing with somebody that ain't honest with you. Now, and I don't believe in a cheater, but I do believe in a person being dishonest about where they go. Okay, so these people can introduce this stuff to your body. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't want to get that in your child's face. So if you know you with somebody that ain't, they're telling you what they doing or what have you, I caution you that. What this man, he was gay. He talking about some, how can we escape the stench of the PUSSY? You will never escape the stench of the PUSSY. There's no way to get it, because the stench of the PUSSY is God. Can I say it? If y'all tell me to say it, I'm going to say it. If y'all say, Mama, don't say that, I'm not going to say it, because I don't want to make this a quote. Can I say it? Oh, I see. Her name was Ida Mae Flemings. A black woman Exodus. Her name was Ida Mae Flemings. Yeah, that's her name. Ida Mae Fleming. I tried to find. I couldn't find her. Should I look up Ida Mae Gaskin? Okay. Should I say what I want to say? Nobody. Press 1 if y'all want me to say this famous quote. That's gonna be my quote. Oh, ain't nobody interacting with me. Okay. You'll never escape the stench of the pussy, because the stench of the pussy is God. Did y'all hear me? Hello? Press 2 if you agree. Press 2 if you agree. Okay, then. Thank you. What you said, Kimberly said, how is the gayness of the black man so strong? Is it ritual against our men? Yes, it is. Because that's unnatural for our men. Y'all know who taught them that. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. Thank y'all for them pressing them tools. Mama is got to go. I don't know who this is. But anyways, let me go now. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.